Hello and welcome to this class. In this class, we will learn about move vertex. Okay, so I go to Rhino. I create a box in the top view like this. I create a box. So now, what is a vertex? See, I just double click and expand this view. Okay, maximize this view. Now see, in this box, what are the vertexes? This corner point are called vertexes. Okay, and the line between two vertex is called an edge, and the total area which is on each side is called your face. In some software they are called polygons and some software they are called faces. So in Rhino these are called faces. Okay, so now let us start with vertices. Okay, so how can I select the vertex and move a vertex? There are two ways. One is go to solid tools, select the object. Here you have the option called turn on solid control points. If I turn on this control points, I will be able to see the points here. Okay, so I can click on the point, I can hold shift and click on the point to multi-select, and then I can move the object like this. Click outside, done. So now suppose if I create another box, so click and drag this box like this. Now see, you are able to see the control point of this object, but you are not able to see the control point of this object. So now there are two ways. One is you always go to this show control, turn on solid control points, or another way is hold the control shift and click on the vertex. It will automatically select. Hold the control shift and click on this vertex, it will automatically select. So now move it like this. So there are two ways to move a vertex. Okay, either by owning this option, or second by just holding the control shift and clicking on that line. Okay, now with the help of control shift, not only we can move the vertices, we can move the edges as well as the faces. Okay, so let us cover that also. I hold the control and shift and click on the line in between the edges. Now see, if I move, this edge will move. Okay, now if I hold the control and shift and select this edge, now see, these two edges will move together. If I want to deselect an edge, click outside, it gets deselected. If I press control and control shift and click on this, see, this edge gets selected. Now suppose if I want to select a face and move, I can use the control shift and click on this complete face and I can move it. Now see, when I move it, the arrow mark is showing in this side. Okay, because the gum ball is aligned to object. See, if I move the session here, it will move like this. But now suppose I want to move in the same line as the ground, not as the object. So here I can use the F4 of the cycle. So now if I press F4, the gum ball is in world. So if I move it now, it will move in the straight line as the ground. Okay, so this is very important. Okay, so this is called your view axis, local axis, world axis in 3D Max software. In Rhino, the concept works similarly. Okay, so the word local was used in 3ds Max. Here object is used. Okay, so now this is about how to move a vertex, how to move an edge, and how to move a face. Let me just briefly repeat it. You have to hold the control shift and click on the vertices. Then the vertices will get selected. You can move them. Number one. Number two, you can hold the control shift, click on the line between two vertexes. Then you can move it. This is moving edges. Third, click outside, click on control shift and click on any face inside this and move it. It will move like this. Okay. Or another way of moving vertexes is select the object, go to solid tools. Here you have option turn on solid control point. Here you can see the control point. Here without control shift also you can select the object. For multiple object you have to hold the shift only, then you can move it. Okay, so these are the two ways how you can move a vertex. Okay, you can move an edge, you can move a face. Most of the object modeling requires these three things to be done regularly. Okay, thank you.